Basically, what you need to do to go into Star Fortress is actually connected with the Alliance and everything. When you're going into a destin, there is a guy you can talk and you can go in to different planets. As you can see on the screen, the monitoring is, if you played KOTOR, it's pretty much the same as before. The monitor in there, in the ship, it's pretty much the same as the KOTOR one. The dialogue system is pretty much the same. But there is a lot of ways, I mean a lot of things you need to do the whole Flashpoint. Basically the whole Flashpoint is, and the idea behind this is, Archon is holding a lot of planets and holding the planets by the Star Fortresses, and you need to go in there in this 6th planet and destroy it, but not just simply going in and destroy it. First, you need to go to the planet itself. So, for example, I'm on Alderaan right now. You need to go to a base and you need to destroy the main defender, the main core in there, and things like that. And that tower, basically, that tower is connecting with the Star Fortress, and you need to destroy it pretty much. Before that, you're actually going into the Star Fortress and go 2 bosses there. The first boss is not much of a big deal. On solo mode, of course. Because it's just a guy who's, you know, doing some kind of tricks and things like that. And doing a couple of abilities and spawning droids, that's all. And the second boss on solo mode, this emphasis or something like that, it's just not much of a big deal. You need to destroy it and that's all. But also you need to come back after this. So you're going into solo mode to complete a full Star Fortress. First you're going into solo, then you're going down to the surface, to the planet, and destroy the reactors and things like that, and then you're going into the heroic mode. The heroic mode is kind of much better. First off, every time the arena, I mean the area, is changing, because there is some couple of secrets in there and mini bosses which not all the time coming up. But the mini-bosses can give you gear and things like that. It's pretty hard to deal with them, but you can deal with them, of course, and you can solo this Flashpoint on Heroic too if you want. And pretty much what you need to do is the same. Going in there, kill the first boss. The first boss is the same as the solo mode, but then when you find this emphasis room, you're not gonna find the emphasis, you're gonna find the leader of the Star Fortress, who's controlling the Star Fortress pretty much, and then you're gonna kill a couple of NPCs and things like that, and you're going into a different arena. Basically, this arena is just the guy who's going around and getting powers with that core, pretty much, with that core. And what you need to do, there is 3 steps. The first step is pretty much just pressing the console. And it's getting harder and harder, of course. The second time, you're gonna need to kill 1 droid, put, I don't know, some kind of energy shield destroying mechanism, I don't know, something on the boss, and then pressing the button. And then you need to do it twice, and then pressing the button, and he's going up to his arena, and we need to deal with him. Pretty much while you're doing this, you need to destroy NPCs and things like that. You need to jump one platform to another. It's basically, it's like hooking up one place to another, just like in Hotball on Quest, pretty much the same. So, yeah, the boss in there, the second boss pretty much, is kind of sometimes hard, but not much, really, to be perfectly honest. He's doing a couple of abilities. You need to go down, you need to go away from the airway attacks, and that's it, and you need to interrupt. And that's all. That's all you need to do. Not much of a big deal, to be perfectly honest. But there is also one fun thing in it. Not only secrets and things like that, but when you actually die, you can get getting into a cell. And basically what you need to do is use a mind trick and something like that to interrupt the guard who's protecting the cells, and then getting the key, and then using a kind of a shock collar, or we have a shot collar on our neck, and we need to deal with it, and then after that we can go back into the field. I think that's a really good idea, you know, not just die, come back, run back, things like that. No, you need to deal with this and then come back. I think that was a really fun idea. Why is this a little bit better than any other? Well, I will tell you on my ratings. First off, let's talk about the design. Design, since it's a ship and I really hate it, I'm gonna give him a 5 out of 10, because, yeah, ships are not my favorite subjects at all. Now, I'm gonna give the new category on the list, the content. This is why is it better, to be perfectly honest. There is a lot of content in there. There's a lot of bosses you need to kill. You need to go to the surface. I know it's boring, but at least it's content. And that's what we need, right? To not get bored and do it if we want to. So for content-wise, I'm gonna give him a 9 out of 10. Even if it's a Flashpoint now. It's really good to have a lot of content like this. But the bosses overall, it's... the last one is kind of good, so that's why I'm not rated, because the first ones are pretty much the same. The last one, I'm gonna rate the last one now. Pretty much, it's a 7 out of 10. So basically, overall for me, the Star Fortress is a 7 out of 10 Flashpoint. It's a good Flashpoint, but why is it good? Because of the so much content you need to do in there. Otherwise, the bosses are boring, and a lot of Sky Troopers just did it, which you can get sick of it and things like that. And also, since I really didn't talk about it, I'm gonna talk about it right now. There is a couple of like helps you can get in. For example, if you have a good connection with for example, Algarob or things like that, or Hilo Wiz, you can get a chance to go into the Flashpoint, and there's some kind of support boxes in it, and if you have like 10 influence, you can get like a buff or something like that. But I'm gonna talk about that later, because there will be kind of an achievement video for this, we'll see. But now, hope you guys enjoyed, and see you guys next time, and let me know in the comments if you agree with my ratings or agree with my thoughts or not. See you guys next time. Bye bye.